brace yourself. Something monumental is shaking the cosmos, and it's already rippling through your life in ways you might not even realize. In the third week of March 2015, a series of celestial events is unleashing a tidal wave of transformative energy, threatening to upend your emotions, spirit, and physical reality. This isn't just a shift. It's a cosmic reckoning, promising growth, clarity, and opportunities that could redefine your entire existence. But here's the catch. You need to act fast, or this energy could overwhelm you. Have you felt it yet? That unshakable restlessness, those vivid dreams, or a sudden flood of emotions you can't explain. You're not alone. The universe is speaking, and it's urgent. Comment below with, "I have felt it," if you've noticed these strange symptoms creeping into your life. The past few weeks may have felt like a roller coaster. Unexpected insights, eerie coincidences, or a deep pull towards something new. These aren't random. They're cosmic signals, urging you to wake up and prepare. The recent full moon and lunar eclipse in the constellation of Seraphis have already stirred your deepest emotions, setting the stage for what's coming. Now, as we dive into this critical week, the energy is intensifying, pushing you to release what's holding you back and step into a new chapter. Are you ready to harness this power, or will you let it pass you by? Let's uncover the celestial forces at play and how they're about to change everything. As we step into this transformative week, the waning moon phase takes center stage, casting a haunting glow over your emotional landscape. This isn't just a lunar cycle. It's a cosmic invitation to purge the shadows that have been weighing you down. The waning moon, now in the sign of Calypso, is a time of deep introspection, a sacred window to release the fears, habits, and emotional wounds that have kept you tethered to the past. Have you been feeling overwhelmed, stuck, or haunted by unresolved feelings? Perhaps you've noticed physical signs, tightness in your chest, sleepless nights, or a foggy mind. These are the universe's warnings, signaling that it's time to let go. This phase, following the intense lunar eclipse in Seraphis, is your chance to shed what no longer serves you. The eclipse was a cosmic earthquake, shaking loose the old energy that's been blocking your path. Now, the waning moon offers a healing balm, encouraging you to surrender to the process. Imagine the weight of guilt, fear, or self-doubt melting away as you release it into the universe. You might feel a surge of clarity, a lightness in your spirit, as you create space for new beginnings. Don't ignore this call. Journal your emotions, meditate on what you need to release, and trust that the universe is clearing the way for your transformation. If you don't act now, these emotional burdens could intensify, leaving you feeling even more lost. Let's dive deeper into what this waning moon in Calypso truly means for you. Calypso, a sign known for its deep emotional currents and intuitive wisdom, amplifies the need to connect with your inner self. This isn't a time for surface-level reflection. It's a call to plunge into the depths of your psyche and confront what's been lurking beneath the surface. Perhaps you've been avoiding a painful memory, a betrayal from a friend, a failure that still stings, or a loss that you've never fully grieved. The waning moon in Calypso doesn't just suggest release. It demands it. If you've been feeling physical symptoms like headaches, a racing heart, or an unshakable sense of unease, these are your body's way of echoing the universe's message. You can't carry this baggage any longer. Consider the emotional clutter you've accumulated over the years. Maybe it's a habit of people-pleasing that's left you drained, or a fear of failure that's kept you from pursuing your dreams. These patterns are like anchors, dragging you down and preventing you from moving forward. The waning moon's energy is like a cosmic tide, pulling these anchors to the surface so you can cut them loose. But this process isn't always comfortable. It can feel raw, even chaotic, as you face emotions you've buried for years. You might find yourself crying for no apparent reason, or feeling a sudden urge to declutter your physical space as a reflection of the inner work you're doing. Embrace these signs. They're proof that the universe is working through you, clearing the way for a lighter, more aligned version of yourself. To make the most of this energy, let's explore some practical steps you can take right now. Start by creating a sacred space for reflection. Light a candle, play soft music, and sit with a journal. Write down the emotions that have been weighing on you. Are you holding onto resentment towards someone who hurt you? Are you clinging to a belief that you're not good enough? Be honest with yourself, even if it's painful. Once you've identified these burdens, visualize them as dark clouds hovering over you. With each breath, imagine those clouds dissolving, carried away by the gentle light of the waning moon. This visualization can be incredibly powerful, helping you release emotional energy that's been trapped in your body. Another tool to harness this energy is a ritual of release. Find a small object that represents what you're letting go of. A stone, a piece of paper, or even a photo. Hold it in your hands and speak your intention aloud. I release this fear, this pain, this limiting belief. I am free to grow and heal. Then, dispose of the object in a way that feels meaningful. Bury it in the earth, burn it safely, or toss it into a body of water. As you do, feel the weight lift from your shoulders, knowing that you're making space for new possibilities. This ritual isn't just symbolic. It's a tangible act of surrender, signaling to the universe that you're ready to move forward. The waning moon in Calypso also invites you to pay attention to your dreams. During this phase, your subconscious is more active, often revealing truths you've been avoiding in your waking life. Keep a dream journal by your bedside and write down anything you remember upon waking. Look for recurring symbols or themes. Are you dreaming of water, which might represent emotional release? Are you seeing closed doors, symbolizing opportunities you've been afraid to pursue? These dreams are messages from your higher self, guiding you toward the healing you need. If you're struggling to interpret them, try meditating on a specific question before bed. What do I need to release to move forward? The answers may come in unexpected ways, but they'll always lead you toward clarity. Finally, let's talk about the physical side of this emotional release. The waning moon's energy can be intense, and you might notice your body reacting in ways that feel unfamiliar. Perhaps you're more tired than usual, or you're experiencing digestive issues, a common sign of emotional stress. These symptoms are your body's way of processing the energy shift, so don't ignore them. Support yourself with gentle self-care. Drink plenty of water, eat nourishing foods, and avoid stimulants like caffeine that can heighten anxiety. If you're feeling particularly overwhelmed, try a grounding exercise. Stand barefoot on the earth, close your eyes, and imagine roots growing from your feet into the ground, anchoring you as the emotional storm passes. This waning moon phase is a powerful opportunity for transformation, but it requires your active participation. Don't let this moment slip away. Release what's holding you back and step into the clarity and freedom that await. On the 18th of March, a rare celestial spectacle unfolds in the skies above. A double transit of Jupiter's moons, Zephyra and Calluna, crossing the planet's surface in a breathtaking dance. This isn't just a visual marvel. It's a cosmic alarm bell, ringing with the promise of abundance and alignment. Jupiter, the planet of expansion and wisdom, is currently in the grounded sign of Tirana, amplifying opportunities for long-term growth. But this double transit takes it to another level, creating a surge of synchronicity that could align every aspect of your life, if you're ready to seize it. Picture this: Zephyra and Calluna passing in front of Jupiter's glowing surface, a metaphor for the perfect harmony you can achieve in your own life. Are your career and passions working together, or are they at odds? Have you been neglecting your personal growth for the sake of financial stability? This transit is your wake-up call to bring these forces into alignment. The energy is electric, urging you to take bold steps. Apply for that dream job, start that creative project, or finally invest in your future. But beware. If you ignore this cosmic nudge, you might miss a once-in-a-lifetime chance for abundance. Look for signs of serendipity this week. Unexpected opportunities, chance encounters, or sudden insights. The universe is aligning the stars in your favor, but you must act to make the most of it. Let's unpack the significance of this double transit and why it's such a game changer. Jupiter, known as the great benefactor in astrology, governs growth, wisdom, and abundance. When it's in Tirana, a sign that thrives on stability and practicality, its energy becomes a blueprint for building something lasting. Think of Tirana as fertile soil, Jupiter is planting seeds of opportunity, but it's up to you to nurture them into a thriving garden. The double transit of Zephyr and Kaluna adds a layer of magic to this energy, creating a cosmic alignment that's rare and powerful. These moons, each with their own symbolic meaning, Zephyr representing intuition and Kaluna symbolizing resilience, cross Jupiter's surface in a synchronized dance, mirroring the potential for harmony in your own life. This transit isn't just about external opportunities. It's about internal alignment as well. Have you been feeling a disconnect between your heart and your actions? Maybe you're working a job that pays the bills but leaves you unfulfilled, or you're in a relationship that feels out of sync with your true desires. The energy of Zephyr and Kaluna is a cosmic mirror, reflecting the areas of your life that need to come into balance. For example, if you've been pouring all your energy into your career but neglecting your personal growth, you might feel a sudden urge to explore a new hobby or take a course that lights you up. Or, if you've been chasing quick financial gains at the expense of long-term stability, this transit might prompt you to rethink your strategy. Perhaps it's time to start a savings plan or invest in a project with lasting value. The practical implications of this transit are immense, but they require action. Let's say you've been dreaming of starting a business. The double transit is the perfect time to take the first step, research potential ideas, create a business plan, or reach out to a mentor who can guide you. If your goal is personal growth, consider signing up for a workshop or retreat that aligns with your passions. The key is to act with intention, not impulsivity. Tirana's influence encourages slow, steady progress, so don't rush into decisions without a plan. Instead, use this energy to lay a foundation for success. Think of it as building a house brick by brick, ensuring it will stand the test of time. But what if you're not sure where to start? The beauty of this transit is its synchronicity. Pay attention to the signs the universe is sending you. Maybe you'll overhear a conversation that sparks an idea, or you'll receive an unexpected email offering a new opportunity. These moments of serendipity are Jupiter's way of guiding you toward abundance, but you have to be open to receiving them. Keep a journal this week and write down any coincidences or insights that catch your attention. For example, if you've been thinking about a career change and you suddenly meet someone in that field, that's not a coincidence, it's a cosmic nudge. Follow these breadcrumbs, and they'll lead you to the opportunities you've been waiting for. There's also a spiritual dimension to this transit that shouldn't be overlooked. Jupiter in Tirana isn't just about material growth. It's about expanding your consciousness and aligning with your higher purpose. Take time to reflect on your long-term vision. What do you want your life to look like 5, 10, or 20 years from now? Are your current actions supporting that vision, or are you stuck in short-term thinking? This transit is a chance to dream big and trust that the universe will support your ambitions. Meditate on your goals, visualizing yourself living the life you desire. See yourself in that dream job, surrounded by a supportive community, or enjoying financial freedom. The more you align your energy with this vision, the more likely it is to manifest. One final note of caution: Jupiter's energy can be expansive, but it can also lead to overindulgence if you're not careful. During this transit, you might feel tempted to take on too much, saying yes to every opportunity, overspending, or overextending yourself. Tirana's grounding influence can help you stay balanced, but you'll need to be mindful. Before making any big decisions, ask yourself, does this align with my long-term goals? Will this bring me closer to the life I want to live? If the answer is yes, go for it with full confidence. If not, take a step back and reassess. This double transit is a rare opportunity to align your life with abundance, but it's up to you to make the most of it. Don't let this cosmic window close. Act now and watch the universe work its magic. On the 19th of March, a profound celestial alignment takes place. The Sun conjunct Neptune at 29 degrees in the mystical sign of Aquaria. This is no ordinary event. It's a cosmic portal to spiritual awakening, emotional healing, and the release of karmic ties. The Sun, your core essence, merges with Neptune, the planet of dreams and intuition, creating a fusion of light and unseen energy that could illuminate the deepest parts of your soul. At 29 degrees, the final degree of Aquaria, this conjunction marks the end of a cycle, a cosmic spring cleaning that demands you let go of what's been holding you back. This alignment is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it offers profound clarity and healing. Your intuition may feel razor-sharp, your dreams more vivid, and your emotions more fluid. But on the other, it can unearth old wounds, bringing unresolved anger, guilt, or fear to the surface. Have you been carrying a heavy burden from your past? A betrayal, a failure, or a memory you can't shake? This is your moment to release it. The energy of Aquaria encourages surrender, forgiveness, and emotional purification. Don't resist the tears or the memories that surface. They're part of the healing process. Use journaling to write down what you're ready to let go of, or meditate by visualizing yourself releasing a heavy stone into a shimmering lake, watching it dissolve as you feel lighter with every breath. If you don't act, these unresolved emotions could fester, clouding your path forward. This is your chance to cleanse your soul and step into a more authentic version of yourself. Let's explore the deeper layers of this Sun-Neptune conjunction and what it means for your spiritual journey. Aquaria, the final sign of the zodiac, is a realm of surrender and transcendence, a place where the boundaries between the physical and spiritual worlds dissolve. When the Sun and Neptune align at 29 degrees, the final degree of this sign, it's as if the universe is handing you a golden key to unlock the door to your higher self. This degree is often associated with completion and transition, a moment where you're asked to let go of the old to make way for the new. But this isn't a gentle suggestion, it's a cosmic imperative. The energy of this conjunction is intense, and if you resist it, you might find yourself feeling overwhelmed, confused, or emotionally drained. The Sun represents your core identity, the essence of who you are at your deepest level. Neptune, on the other hand, is the planet of the unseen dreams, intuition, and the spiritual realm. When these two forces merge, it's like a spotlight shining into the hidden corners of your soul, revealing truths you may have been avoiding. You might suddenly become aware of patterns that have been holding you back, perhaps a tendency to self-sabotage, a fear of vulnerability, or a belief that you don't deserve happiness. These realizations can be jarring, but they're also incredibly liberating. The Sun-Neptune conjunction gives you the clarity to see these patterns for what they are, illusions that have kept you stuck in a cycle of pain. This alignment also heightens your sensitivity, making you more attuned to the energies around you. You might find yourself picking up on other people's emotions more easily, or feeling a deeper connection to the natural world. This heightened intuition can be a powerful tool for healing, but it can also be overwhelming if you're not prepared. For example, you might walk into a room and feel a wave of sadness that isn't yours, or you might have a dream that feels so real it leaves you shaken. These experiences are Neptune's way of showing you the interconnectedness of all things, but they can also make you feel ungrounded. To protect your energy, set boundaries with others, limit your exposure to negative people or environments, and surround yourself with calming influences like crystals, plants, or soothing music. The emotional release that comes with this conjunction is a central theme, and it's something you can't ignore. If you've been holding on to pain from the past, whether it's a childhood wound, a broken relationship, or a mistake you can't forgive yourself for, this is the time to let it go. Neptune dissolves boundaries, making it easier to forgive both yourself and others. But forgiveness doesn't mean excusing harmful behavior. It means freeing yourself from the emotional chains that have kept you tethered to the past. Try this exercise. Write a letter to someone who's hurt you, or to yourself, expressing everything you feel. Then, burn the letter safely, visualizing the pain being transformed into light as the flames consume the paper. This act of release can be incredibly cathartic, helping you reclaim your emotional freedom. Meditation is another powerful tool during this conjunction, especially since Neptune's influence can make your inner world feel more vivid. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Imagine yourself standing on the shore of a vast, shimmering lake, the Lake of Aquaria, where all your emotions flow. In your hands, you hold a heavy stone, representing the burden you've been carrying. As you breathe deeply, toss the stone into the lake, watching it sink to the bottom and dissolve into the water. With each breath, feel yourself becoming lighter, freer, more aligned with your true self. This visualization can help you release emotional energy that's been trapped in your body, making space for new growth and healing. The Sun-Neptune conjunction also invites you to connect with your spiritual side in a deeper way. This is a time to explore practices that resonate with your soul. Whether it's prayer, tarot, or simply sitting in nature and listening to the whispers of the wind, you might feel a pull to explore your purpose, asking questions like, why am I here? What am I meant to do with my life? These questions can feel daunting, but they're also a sign that you're awakening to your higher calling. Trust the process even if the answers don't come right away. The universe is guiding you, and this conjunction is a stepping stone on your spiritual journey. Don't let this opportunity pass. Embrace the healing, release the past, and step into the light of your true self. On the 20th of March, the astrological new year dawns as the sun enters the fiery sign of Ignis, igniting a spark of bold action and new beginnings. This is a cosmic reset, a moment to leave behind the stagnation of the past and charge forward with courage. Ignis, ruled by the warrior planet Mars, fuels you with the drive to take risks, assert your independence, and create the life you've always dreamed of. But that's not all. The March equinox arrives on the same day, a rare moment of balance where day and night are equal, symbolizing harmony between light and dark, action and rest. This dual energy is a call to action and equilibrium. The equinox reminds you to balance your inner and outer worlds. Have you been overworking at the expense of your well-being? Or perhaps you've been too passive, avoiding the bold steps you need to take. Ignis energy demands that you act now. Start that project, make that career leap, or finally break free from a toxic situation. Set clear intentions for the year ahead. Write down a goal that excites you, break it into actionable steps, and take the first one today. The universe is giving you a surge of motivation, but you must harness it before the energy shifts. Surround yourself with a supportive community to keep you accountable, and don't wait for the perfect moment. The time to act is now. Let's dive into the transformative power of this astrological new year and what it means for your journey. Ignis, the first sign of the zodiac, is a fire sign that embodies the spark of creation, the moment when a new cycle begins. When the sun enters Ignis, it's like a cosmic green light, signaling that it's time to take action and pursue your dreams with fearless determination. This isn't a time for hesitation or self-doubt. It's a time to channel the warrior energy of Mars and step into your power. Have you been holding back on a big decision? Perhaps a career change, a move to a new city, or a creative project you've been dreaming of? The energy of Ignis is here to push you forward, giving you the courage to take that leap of faith. But the March equinox adds a layer of complexity to this fiery energy. The equinox is a moment of perfect balance, a rare pause in the natural world where the forces of light and dark are in harmony. This balance is a reminder that true growth comes from aligning your actions with your inner needs. If you've been overextending yourself, working long hours, saying yes to every demand, or neglecting your self-care, this is your wake-up call to find equilibrium. On the other hand, if you've been too passive, avoiding risks or procrastinating on your goals, the equinox urges you to step up and take responsibility for your path. The combination of Ignis's boldness and the equinox's balance creates a powerful dynamic. You're being asked to act with courage, but also with mindfulness. Let's explore how you can harness this energy to set intentions for the year ahead. Start by reflecting on what you truly want to manifest. What excites you? What makes your heart race with possibility? Maybe you've been dreaming of starting a new career in a field that aligns with your passions, or perhaps you want to deepen your relationships and build a stronger sense of community. Whatever your goal, write it down with as much detail as possible. For example, if your dream is to travel the world, don't just write, "I want to travel." Instead, write, "I want to spend 3 months exploring the ancient ruins of South America, immersing myself in new cultures and learning Spanish along the way." The more specific you are, the more energy you'll channel into your intention. Once you've set your intention, break it down into actionable steps. Big dreams can feel overwhelming, but Ignis energy thrives on momentum. If your goal is to start a new career, your first step might be updating your resume or reaching out to someone in the industry for advice. If your goal is personal growth, you might commit to a daily practice like meditation or journaling to deepen your self-awareness. The key is to take that first step today. Don't wait for the right moment, because the universe is giving you all the motivation you need right now. And as you take action, visualize yourself achieving your goal. See yourself in that new career, feeling fulfilled and confident. Feel the joy of living your dream, and let that emotion fuel your actions. The equinox also invites you to reflect on the balance in your life, and this is where the real magic happens. Take a moment to assess your current habits. Are you giving too much to others and not enough to yourself? Are you so focused on your goals that you're neglecting your relationships? Balance isn't about perfection. It's about creating a rhythm that supports your growth. For example, if you've been working late every night, commit to setting boundaries. Leave the office on time and spend your evenings doing something that nourishes your soul, like reading, cooking, or spending time with loved ones. If you've been avoiding action out of fear, challenge yourself to take one bold step this week, even if it feels uncomfortable. The equinox is a reminder that you can't pour from an empty cup. Fill yourself up with rest, joy, and connection, and you'll have the energy to pursue your dreams with clarity and focus. Another way to harness this energy is by connecting with a supportive community. Ignis is a sign of independence, but even the fiercest warriors need allies. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, who believe in your dreams, and who will hold you accountable. Maybe it's a friend who's always encouraged your creativity, or a mentor who can offer guidance on your career path. Share your intentions with them and ask for their support. You might even consider joining a group or community that aligns with your goals, whether it's a writing club, a fitness class, or a spiritual circle. The equinox reminds us that we're all connected, and having the right support system can make all the difference as you step into this new cycle. Don't let this astrological new year pass you by. Seize the energy of Ignis and the equinox, and start building the life you've always wanted. On the 21st of March, the skies offer a breathtaking reminder of your place in the universe. The Triad of Lumina, a trio of galaxies in the constellation of Solaris, known as G1, G2, and N3. These galaxies, though millions of light years apart, are interconnected, a cosmic dance that mirrors the interconnectedness of all things. In astrology, Solaris is the sign of courage, self-expression, and authenticity, urging you to step into your truth and shine brightly. The Triad of Lumina isn't just a celestial event. It's a wake-up call to live unapologetically as your true self. Take a moment tonight to gaze at the stars and feel the vastness of the cosmos. Are you hiding parts of yourself out of fear or insecurity? Have you been dimming your light to fit in? The energy of Solaris demands that you stop playing small. You are part of a greater cosmic tapestry, and your unique voice matters. Reflect on what's holding you back: fear of judgment, self-doubt, or societal expectations, and commit to releasing it. The Triad of Lumina reminds you that, like these galaxies, you are connected to something far greater. Your growth ripples outward, impacting the world around you. Don't let this moment pass. Step into your authenticity and let your light shine as brightly as the stars above. Let's delve deeper into the profound message of the Triad of Lumina and how it can inspire you to live more authentically. The constellation of Solaris, where these galaxies reside, is a beacon of self-expression in astrology. Solaris is ruled by the sun, the source of light and life, and it calls you to step into the spotlight of your own existence. This isn't about ego or arrogance. It's about honoring the unique essence that makes you who you are. The Triad of Lumina, G1, G2, and N3 adds a layer of cosmic significance to this energy. These galaxies, though separated by vast distances, are gravitationally bound, working together in a harmonious dance that has unfolded over billions of years. Their connection is a reminder that you, too, are part of a larger whole, and your individual light contributes to the beauty of the universe. But living authentically isn't always easy, especially in a world that often pressures us to conform. Have you ever felt like you had to hide parts of yourself to be accepted? Maybe you've suppressed your creativity because it didn't fit with your practical career, or you've kept your true feelings hidden to avoid conflict. The energy of Solaris is here to challenge those patterns. It It's asking you to look within and ask, who am I when I'm not trying to please others? What parts of myself have I been afraid to show the world? These questions can feel uncomfortable, but they're also incredibly liberating. The Triad of Lumina is a cosmic mirror, reflecting the truth of your soul and urging you to embrace it fully. Stargazing during this event can be a powerful way to connect with this energy. Find a quiet spot away from city lights, lie back, and let your eyes adjust to the darkness. As the stars come into focus, look for the constellation of Solaris. It's often visible as a bright cluster in the night sky. Imagine the Triad of Lumina shining within it, their light traveling millions of years to reach you at this exact moment. As you gaze at the stars, feel the immensity of the universe and your place within it. You might feel a sense of awe, a reminder that you are both infinitely small and infinitely significant. This paradox is at the heart of Solaris's message. You are a single star in the cosmic sky, but your light is essential to the greater whole. As you reflect under the stars, pay attention to the emotions that arise. Are you feeling a longing to express yourself more fully? Maybe you've always wanted to write a book, but fear of criticism has held you back. Or perhaps you've been hiding your true personality, your quirky humor, your passionate beliefs, because you're afraid of being judged. The energy of Solaris is here to remind you that your authenticity is your greatest gift. When you live as your true self, you inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of courage and connection. Think of someone you admire for their authenticity, maybe a friend who always speaks their truth, or an artist whose work feels deeply personal. How does their authenticity make you feel? Now imagine how your own authenticity could inspire others in the same way. To help you step into this energy, let's try a practical exercise. Take a piece of paper and write down 3 aspects of yourself that you've been hiding from the world. Maybe it's your love of poetry, your spiritual beliefs, or your dream of starting a new career. Next to each one, write down what's been holding you back: fear of failure, worry about what others will think, or a belief that you're not good enough. Now, cross out those fears and replace them with affirmations. I am enough. My voice matters. I am free to be myself. Keep this paper somewhere you can see it, and let it be a reminder to live authentically every day. The Triad of Lumina is supporting you, giving you the courage to shine as brightly as the stars. This event also invites you to connect with the interconnectedness of all things. Just as the galaxies of the Triad of Lumina are bound together, your actions and energy are connected to the world around you. When you live authentically, you create a positive ripple effect. Your courage inspires others, your creativity sparks new ideas, and your light illuminates the path for those who are still finding their way. Take a moment to think about the people in your life who would benefit from your authenticity. Maybe your honesty could help a friend through a tough time, or your passion could inspire a colleague to pursue their own dreams. The universe is a web of connections, and by shining your light, you strengthen that web for everyone. Don't hold back. Let the energy of Solaris and the Triad of Lumina guide you toward a life of courage, authenticity, and connection. On the 22nd of March, the last quarter moon rises, casting a reflective glow over your journey. This phase is a cosmic checkpoint, a moment to pause and reassess your path. The moon, now waning, urges you to shed the old habits, fears, or self-limiting beliefs that are keeping you stuck. Have you been moving forward without truly aligning with your deepest desires? The universe is giving you a chance to course correct, but you must act quickly before the lunar cycle shifts again. This is a time of clarity and release. What's been weighing you down? Is it a toxic relationship, a dead-end job, or a fear of failure? The last quarter moon demands that you face these obstacles head-on. Journal your thoughts. What no longer serves me? What decisions can I make to align with my true desires? Visualize yourself at a crossroads. One path leads to the past, the other to your future. Step onto the path of growth, leaving behind what's holding you back. If you don't release these burdens now, they could drag you down as the new lunar cycle begins. Trust your intuition, make bold choices, and step forward with renewed purpose. The universe is guiding you. Don't ignore its call. Let's explore the transformative potential of this last quarter moon, and how you can use it to realign your life. The last quarter moon is a turning point in the lunar cycle, a moment when the moon's light begins to fade, symbolizing the need to let go of what no longer serves you. This phase is all about reflection and release, but it's also about making decisions that will shape your future. Have you been feeling a sense of unease, as if you're not quite on the right path? Maybe you've been pursuing goals that don't truly resonate with your heart, or you've been holding on to habits that keep you stuck in a cycle of stagnation. The last quarter moon is here to help you see these patterns with clarity, giving you the opportunity to course correct before the new lunar cycle begins. The energy of this phase is introspective, but it's also action-oriented. It's not enough to simply reflect on what's holding you back. You need to take tangible steps to release it. Let's start by identifying the obstacles in your life. Take a moment to think about the areas where you feel stuck. Is there a relationship that's draining your energy? Perhaps a friendship that's become one-sided? Or a romantic partnership that no longer feels aligned? Or maybe it's a job that leaves you feeling unfulfilled, a role that you took for security but that doesn't reflect your true passions. These obstacles are like weeds in the garden of your life, and the last quarter moon is the perfect time to pull them out by the roots. Journaling is a powerful tool during this phase, and it can help you gain the clarity you need to make decisions. Grab a notebook and ask yourself, what no longer serves me? Be specific, write down the habits, relationships, or beliefs that are holding you back. For example, you might realize that you've been procrastinating on a big project because you're afraid of failure, or that you've been staying in a toxic situation out of a sense of obligation. Once you've identified these obstacles, ask yourself, what decisions can I make to align with my true desires? Maybe it's time to have an honest conversation with a friend, or to start looking for a new job that excites you. Write down the steps you can take to move forward, and commit to taking at least one of them this week. Visualization can also help you release what's holding you back and step into your future. Close your eyes and imagine yourself standing at a crossroads. One path leads to the past. It's familiar, but it's also dark and heavy, filled with the fears and doubts that have kept you stuck. The other path leads to your future. It's bright and open, filled with possibility and growth. As you stand at this crossroads, feel the pull of both paths. Which one feels more aligned with who you truly are? Now, visualize yourself stepping onto the path of growth, leaving behind the burdens of the past. With each step, feel yourself becoming lighter, freer, more empowered to create the life you want. This visualization can help you anchor your intentions, giving you the courage to make bold choices. The last quarter moon also invites you to trust your intuition, which is especially strong during this phase. You might find that your gut is telling you something you've been trying to ignore. Perhaps it's time to end a relationship or to take a risk you've been avoiding. These intuitive nudges are the universe's way of guiding you toward your highest path, so don't dismiss them. If you're struggling to hear your intuition, try a simple meditation. Sit quietly, place your hand on your heart, and ask, what do I need to know right now? Then, listen for the first thought or feeling that comes to mind. It might be a quiet whisper or a strong knowing, but it will always lead you in the right direction. Finally, let's talk about the physical and emotional effects of this phase. The last quarter moon can bring up a lot of emotions as you confront what's been holding you back, and you might feel more tired or sensitive than usual. This is normal, it's your body's way of processing the energy shift. Support yourself with gentle self-care. Take naps if you need to, spend time in nature, and avoid situations that feel overwhelming. You might also notice that your dreams are more vivid during this phase, offering insights into what you need to release. Pay attention to these dreams and write them down in a journal. The last quarter moon is a powerful time to shed old skin and step into your true potential. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Make the necessary adjustments and move forward with clarity and courage. Amidst this cosmic storm, one truth emerges: the power of self-trust and surrender. The energy of Aquaria, combined with the planetary movements of this week, is a clarion call to look inward and trust the whispers of your heart. In a world of chaos and distraction, it's easy to doubt yourself or cling to control. But true transformation begins when you surrender to the flow of life and trust that the universe is guiding you toward your highest good. Surrender isn't weakness, it's strength. It's about releasing the need to micromanage every detail and allowing the universe to step in. Are you resisting change in your career, relationships, or personal growth? Ask yourself, where am I blocking the flow? Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and affirm, I trust the process of my life. I surrender to the flow of my highest good. Feel the tension melt away as you let go of control. The universe has a plan, and it's unfolding for you right now. Trust that the opportunities, people, and experiences meant for you will arrive at the perfect time. Don't fight the current. Surrender, and watch life unfold with grace and abundance. Let's dive deeper into the concepts of self-trust and surrender, and how they can transform your life during this cosmic shift. The energy of Aquaria, with its focus on intuition and spirituality, is a powerful reminder that you are never alone on your journey. The universe is always guiding you, even when the path feels uncertain. But in order to hear that guidance, you need to trust yourself, your instincts, your inner wisdom, your ability to navigate the unknown. Self-trust is like an anchor in the storm, keeping you grounded even when the winds of change are howling around you. Have you been doubting yourself lately? Maybe you've been second-guessing a big decision, or ignoring your gut because it doesn't align with what others expect of you. The energy of Aquaria is here to remind you that your inner voice is your greatest guide. Building self-trust starts with small acts of faith. Think about a time when you followed your intuition and it led you to something amazing. Maybe you took a chance on a new friendship, or you made a spontaneous decision that turned out to be exactly what you needed. Those moments are proof that your intuition knows the way, even when your mind is filled with doubt. During this week, practice listening to your inner voice. Start with small decisions, choosing what to eat, deciding how to spend your evening, and notice how it feels to trust your gut. Over time, this practice will strengthen your self-trust, making it easier to navigate bigger decisions with confidence. You might even try a daily affirmation. I trust myself. I trust my intuition. I am guided by my inner wisdom. Repeat this to yourself each morning, and watch how it shifts your perspective. Surrender, on the other hand, is about letting go of the need to control every outcome. In a world that often glorifies hustle and productivity, surrender can feel counterintuitive. But true surrender isn't about giving up. It's about trusting that the universe has a plan far greater than your own. Think about an area of your life where you've been clinging to control. Maybe you're trying to force a relationship to work, even though deep down you know it's not right for you. Or perhaps you're micromanaging your career, obsessing over every detail instead of trusting that the right opportunities will come. Surrender means releasing that grip, allowing life to unfold naturally. It's about saying, I've done my part. Now I trust the universe to do the rest. Let's try a practical exercise to help you surrender. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths. Imagine yourself holding a balloon, filled with all the things you've been trying to control, your worries, your fears, your need for certainty. As you breathe out, release the balloon into the sky, watching it float higher and higher until it disappears. Feel the relief of letting go, knowing that the universe is taking care of everything you've released. Now, affirm to yourself, I surrender to the flow of life. I trust that everything is unfolding for my highest good. This exercise can help you release the tension that comes with trying to control the uncontrollable, creating space for peace and clarity. Surrender also means being open to unexpected opportunities. When you let go of rigid expectations, you make room for the universe to surprise you with something even better than you imagined. For example, maybe you've been fixated on a specific job opportunity, but by surrendering, you open yourself up to a different path that's even more aligned with your purpose. Or perhaps you've been trying to force a friendship to work, but by letting go, you create space for new, more supportive connections to enter your life. The beauty of surrender is that it allows you to flow with the rhythm of the universe, rather than fighting against it. The energy of Aquaria also encourages you to connect with your spiritual side as a way of deepening your trust and surrender. This might mean spending time in meditation, prayer, or simply sitting in silence and listening to your inner voice. You might also feel drawn to practices like journaling or pulling oracle cards to gain insight into your path. Whatever resonates with you, Make time for it this week. The more you connect with your spiritual self, the easier it will be to trust the process and surrender to the flow. The universe is always working in your favor, even when you can't see the full picture. Trust that, surrender to it, and watch as life unfolds with grace and magic. This week in March 2015 is a turning point, a cosmic gateway to growth, clarity, and transformation. The universe has spoken through the moon's apogee, Jupiter's double transit, the Sun-Neptune conjunction, and the astrological new year, urging you to release the past, align with abundance, and step into your true destiny. But this energy is fleeting. Act now or risk being swept away by the storm. This isn't a time for fear. It's a time for empowerment. The universe is conspiring in your favor, and cosmic wisdom naturally is here to guide you every step of the way. To stabilize your energy and protect yourself from the intensity of this shift, take these urgent steps. Avoid crowds and overstimulating environments that can drain your energy. Spend time in nature. Walk barefoot on the earth, breathe in the fresh air, and recalibrate your spirit. Adjust your sleep patterns to counteract disturbances. Aim for earlier bedtimes and create a calming nighttime routine. Practice deep breathing and meditation daily to ground yourself. Visualize roots growing from your feet into the earth, anchoring you amidst the cosmic chaos. These simple actions will help you harness this energy for growth, not overwhelm. Don't face this shift alone. Share your story with our community. Comment below. What symptoms are you feeling? What are you releasing this week? Let's support each other as we navigate this cosmic storm. The universe is always moving, and we're here to keep you ahead of the curve. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay tuned for more guidance from Cosmic Wisdom naturally. Your transformation starts now. Don't miss out. The future is in your hands. Are you ready to step into your power, embrace your destiny, and make your mark on the universe? The time to act is now. Don't let this cosmic opportunity slip away.